Hello everyone and welcome to our weather update on Saturday the 6th of September 2025. So this morning we have a lot of cloud cover over the country right now, and we have some thicker clouds waiting to our west and southwest, and this area of cloud and heavy rain will push gradually eastwards over the country through today, tonight and through tomorrow as well. For the UK, this band of rain will push in through tomorrow, but I think even in the east of the UK, many areas staying quite dry even into the start of next week, as this frontal system does weaken as it pushes across the Midlands there. Here is the UKV high-res forecast. You can see, so today, this morning, we're seeing some patchy rain, especially in the west of the country. And this rain in the west will turn heavier and more prolonged through the day. While further east, it remains rather dry if cloudy. All areas will see a fresh to strong gusty southeasterly wind. Through tonight into Sunday morning, this rain gradually transfers eastwards. Again, some heavy bursts at times, especially in more southern regions. Starting off on Sunday, we'll see heavy pulses of rain pushing up from the south into these eastern regions there. So Sunday is a thoroughly wet day for the east of the country, also for Wales, southwest England, also up into parts of Cumbria and western Scotland. The outbreaks of rain do start to push in for those regions on into Sunday afternoon. Possibly some very heavy pulses again on Sunday afternoon in parts of Eastern Ireland, into parts of Wales maybe. Now into the overnight period, Sunday into Monday. You can see this rain stays mainly in the west, and further east across the UK it stays dry and clear. In fact, Sunday for the UK, many areas like Midlands, Eastern England shouldn't be too bad. And Monday itself, well, for Ireland, sunshine and showers, some heavy at times. Same for the UK, but showers less widespread and a bit lighter. Now on Tuesday, we see heavy rain pushing in the morning to parts of Ireland. This does transfer towards parts of the UK, breaking up into showers as it does so. Some of these could be heavy at times. And into Wednesday itself and Thursday, we just see generally very showery conditions across Ireland and the UK, with some heavier, more prolonged spells of rain at times. Temperature forecast. So today, Saturday, should be a bit warm for parts of Britain. So parts of Wales and Midlands getting up to say 20 to 22 degrees. But for Ireland and Scotland, you're really confined to the mid to high teens. Into tonight, we'll see quite a mild and muggy night in many areas, with lows in the mid-teens, higher further west you go. In fact, parts of West Wales look to hold at around 18 or 19 Celsius. Quite remarkably indeed. Into the Sunday itself, again, the further west you are, the cooler it is. So behind that heavy rain in parts of Ireland, only at best mid to high teens. But in parts of the East Midlands and into Eastern England, you can see temperatures there do get into the locally high 20 Celsius there. So say for West Lincolnshire, the very west of Norfolkshire up into North Cambridgeshire, that sort of area there, temperatures could be getting into the mid to high 20s there. So quite a warm day for those regions. Again, so just a last little wafts maybe of summer air. Now into Monday, morning quite chilly for parts of Ireland, actually, lows into the single figures. And Monday afternoon, really all areas are cooling down to more autumnal values in the mid to high teens. Only areas in the far southeast of the UK might see temperatures scraping 20 Celsius. Tuesday morning, quite chilly for all areas. And again, by afternoon, really ranging from the mid to high teens, best in the sunshine. You can see the area marked out here, so like parts of eastern Northern Ireland, western Scotland, Midlands of the UK into Wales. That is where we're seeing rain on Tuesday afternoon, and therefore temperatures pegged back in the low to mid-teens. So sunshine around this point of the year is still quite strong, so it will make an influence on temperatures. Wednesday, again, dependent on where showers are, and exact cloud amounts, temperatures will vary, but overall, looking at, again, mid-teens to high teens, generally better than further east you go. And starting Thursday morning, again, some cooler values popping into parts of Ireland, Scotland and Northern England. A bit milder though for the far southeast of England. Here are the GFS upper temperatures shown by these ensembles here. So that is for Dublin. You can see we're currently about average for now. We get a bit of a mild spell coming up through the weekend, but that is not without copious amounts of rain and strong gusty winds. Bit cooler again into the start of next week. Again, an uptick here around the 10th, but that'll be with more rain. And then generally quite cool up until mid-month. A slight warming trend around mid-month, but really that's a long way off. However, I must say that beyond mid-month here, we are seeing a reduction in precip spikes here. So, maybe slightly drier and maybe a bit warmer beyond mid-month, but it's only a weak signal and it is a long way away. Bear in mind, we saw this type of signal previously for the second week of the month, and that has now been pushed backwards towards the third week of the month, so it's not really convincing, this signal for drier and warmer weather possibly at some point through September. You can see a lot of rain coming up through the weekend here, quite showery for the week. Huge spike here around, say, next Sunday, I think. A lot of rain forecasted there, so early signals of a deluge next weekend. Oh dear. But it is still a long way away, and there's plenty of time to change, but that is quite a strong signal for a deluge there next Sunday especially. Possibly a bit dry, but still quite showery beyond that. Here's the GFS midnight run. So you can see we have this area of rain and wind coming in through today and tomorrow. It clears away by Sunday evening to showers. And then into Tuesday, Wednesday, we keep it showery. Areas of low pressure just keep coming from the west. Gusty winds. Oh, a bit of a storm there by Sunday. That's what's causing the deluge, guys. That's what's causing the deluge. Oh, not looking good for next Sunday. Then into the following week, still westerly, but a high pressure is getting closer to us, at least temporarily. But it's flattened off by these deep lows that keep rattling in from the west on the strong jet stream. If we turn on if we turn up the winds in the upper levels, you can see that strong jet stream powers right out of Canada across the Atlantic Ocean, bringing plenty of areas of low pressure one after the other through September. So you can see a very active autumn pattern. So ECM 12 said from last night. So you can see today southerly winds, so bringing a bit of a milder air mass. Yes, quite humid, but not with that rain. And that does transfer eastwards through tonight and tomorrow. And we say westerly winds coming through next week, so plenty of showers, areas of low pressure. Let's see, so we do get, again, a deep low pressure system next weekend, bringing in rain and wind. Let's see what has come out so far of the midnight run. So, again, very wet this weekend, followed by showers tomorrow in the west. Then Monday is quite showery. Tuesday, probably going wetter again as that trough pushes in. Wednesday, we've got showery. Thursday's showery again. I think that between these showery spells, we will have areas of rain, but I just can't really pinpoint where they'll be as we go through these in 24-hourly blocks, if you will. Next Saturday, you can see for midnight, it is fair enough, transient ridge, but you can see a deep low to the west, and that's what might bring a deluge next weekend. Not the ECM, UK Met run, UK Met. So once again, heavy rain to come through the weekend. I think the best point really will be Sunday after the rain clears, if you have any plans, as that is when winds will be lightest and there's the best chance of sunshine. Into next week, again, as we know, we keep it westerly. Showers, longer spells of rain, all of that is thrown in the mix, along with cool temperatures. GEM, much the same, really. This area of heavy rain gradually extending eastwards through the weekend, clearing the east coast by Sunday afternoon. And then we just see repeated westerly winds, low pressure to the north, and plenty of showers along areas of rain. This is the low that brings a deluge here next Saturday, Sunday. Possibly a named storm. Storm Amy, if that comes off, but has not been named yet. And into the following week, we just look westerly. There's nothing much more to say. Again, icon, plenty of rain through the weekends, plenty of rain through next week. There's no end to it, is there? Next Saturday, you can see low pressures right over the country, showers, heavy, a lot of rain, and you can see upper temperatures are quite cool. And it's this low here, that's on the jet stream, by next Saturday, that might be fueled up into quite a potent low by Sunday over the country. Here's the arpege run. The arpege does it all again. Rain, heavy at times. We'll turn on the rainfall for this actually, because you can see that just gradually eases eastwards with some heavy bursts at times. Then we see showers on Monday. Then we see more rain on Tuesday, and then followed on by more rain on Wednesday. In fact, I might have done this better had I just gone through each model and just turned the rainfall on, because that might actually give you a better indication as to where it will rain and when, instead of just low pressure, low pressure, low pressure, low pressure, just a mess. Yeah, so nothing much to say apart from, just westerly winds rule the roost, low pressure and control. That's it. There's nothing else to say. Okay, everyone, enjoy your Saturday. I'll see you later on. Bye for now.